Imagine a man confessing to 30 murders, with details, dates, names. For years, he was considered Scandinavia's worst serial killer, but then they found out he never killed anyone. This is the story of Sture Bergwall, also known as Thomas Quick, a true case that challenged the police, the courts, and the human mind itself. Sture was born in 1950 in Sweden. He grew up in a small town with a troubled family and a history of abuse. As an adult, he got involved in minor crimes, heavy drug use, and eventually ended up in a psychiatric hospital. That's where it all began. In 1991, he revealed something unexpected: memories of murders from years earlier. These memories came up during therapy sessions, encouraged by psychologists who believed in recovered memory techniques. Sture changed his name. He now called himself Thomas Quick, and the confessions became more specific. He described how he killed, where, and why. Swedish police, even without physical evidence, started accepting his confessions as fact. Soon, he was convicted of 8 murders and linked to over 30 disappearances. The media called him Sweden's monster, the Scandinavian Hannibal Lecter. But there were flaws, many. In several cases, there was zero evidence connecting Quick to the crimes. No bodies, no weapons, no witnesses. Yet he kept confessing, almost proudly, as if it gave his life meaning. That's when journalists and lawyers started digging deeper, and everything unraveled. Thomas Quick had never even been near the crime scenes. With the help of heavy medication, suggestive questioning, and flawed therapy, he created a fantasy that everyone wanted to believe. Between 2008 and 2013, all of Sture's convictions were overturned. The most infamous serial killer in Scandinavian history was now innocent. Or rather, he had never been guilty in the first place. Sweden went into crisis. How could the justice system, the psychiatric field, and law enforcement be fooled for years? Or worse, did they want to believe his stories all along? Today, Sture lives as a free man, away from the media, trying to rebuild a new identity. But the damage is done, and the families of the real victims still have no answers. This case isn't just about a man who lied. It's about the power of the mind, of suggestion, of the human desire to matter, even if that means becoming a monster. Sture Bergwall didn't kill anyone, but with his words, he broke a nation's trust. And he left behind a chilling truth. Sometimes, the danger isn't what's real, but what we choose to believe. If you want more true stories about the mind and its mysteries, subscribe. See you in the next Dark Dive.